This is a firehouse that we've been working on for several years, and we're just happy that it's actually going forward, and hopefully this will be done within the next 14 to 18 months. So I'll hand it over to the mayor. I just wanted to personally thank the mayor and the council and Director Shea for allowing us the ability to actually put this project together and move it forward in the pace that it has. So without further ado, Mayor Fulop.
Thank you. I'm going to defer first to the councilman for Ward F, who's been an advocate for infrastructure projects like this to meet the growing demand in the area. So I'll turn over to Councilman Jermaine Robinson.
Good afternoon, everyone. Here's to another first in Ward F. If you see me, I'm out here usually in my Ward F first T-shirt, and making sure that Ward F is first at everything we do, and making sure that we give back to this part of the city that so gracefully has been here and dealing with a lot of the issues. But this one right here is something special for us. This is the first firehouse that's going to be built in the city in the last 20 years. And this is going to be special because we've had so much growth in this new Bergen-Lafayette area. And the Halladay Firehouse has been closed down for a few years now. And knock on wood, there hasn't been any tragedies in this neighborhood. So the quicker we get this up, the better it will be for all of us here in the city, and making sure that Ward F residents are first. This is something that we've really worked hard for the last few years, trying to find a location, trying to find the money to make sure that this is something that represents our neighborhood. So thank you to everyone involved. Thank you to Chief McGill, Director Shea, and the entire crew that sat in those meetings each and every week trying to make sure that we get this right for Ward F. So thank you guys for coming out, and thank you to the men and women that serve our community on the fire department.
Thank you. I just want to echo the sentiments and say a couple thank yous. I want to say thank you to Director Shea, Director Kears, who runs OEM, Chief McGill, our union leadership, Joe Kranick and Pete Nowak, who's here today. This has been a long journey to get to this place, to find the location, to secure the money, and eventually secure a contractor, a union contractor, to build a new firehouse here. We have the best fire department in the state of New Jersey. The men and women that serve the Jersey City Fire Department reach beyond the borders of Jersey City. They're called to help in municipalities after municipality in the surrounding area. And they do it with expertise and excellence. And it's our job as administration to support them with the best equipment so they can be safe and make sure that the people that they are serving can be safe as well. This week, we agreed to purchase some additional fire trucks. We're continuing to invest in resources in the fire department because we believe, as a growing city, the fire department are the frontline responders. As we approach in the next couple of weeks the anniversary of 9/11, it's hard to believe it's been 20 years, but it is a reminder also of the service that firefighters do every single day and the selfless acts that they do. Obviously, that was the most extreme of circumstances, but when you had a burning building, the whole world was watching as firefighters were the ones running into the fire as opposed to running away from it. This firehouse, like Jermaine said, is the first time in 20 years that the city is building a firehouse. It's a $6 million investment, and hopefully it will stand here similar to the other firehouse for another 116 years. So thank you again for coming out today, and thank you for all the support from the Jersey City residents, and thank you to our great men and women that serve the Jersey City Fire Department. Thank you.